Spotty got to do?
What?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Dangerous Gaming back again with another topic and discussion video. In this episode, we're going to be talking about RG3 signing with the Cleveland Browns. Now, me personally, I really like the signing for the Browns. I feel like they may have found their QB. I think that RG3 can bounce back from some of his tougher years. He had a year to heal. Last year, he did not play a single game, didn't even take a snap. So I think that he's overcome his injuries, and I think he'll play pretty well. Let me just tell you guys, the deal is worth $15 million over 2 years with a maximum value of $22 million. This is according to USA Today Sports. I like it. I don't think that's a bad number. $15 million for 2 years, definitely not bad. $22 million overall. If these are the correct numbers, which I assume they are. USA Today seems like they'd be kind of reliable, I would assume. Probably Adam Schefter is better, but I didn't really check. I don't think it's really been reported that much yet. But I was going to go over his stats a little bit and really give you my thoughts on what I think of it. You guys already know from what I said, I do think it's a good signing. I do think the Browns got a good quarterback, definitely a guy that I think will start week 1 for the Browns. Mark my words on that. I think the RG3 will start. I don't think they'll go with Josh McCown they don't have Johnny Manziel anymore. So, which I think was a bad idea. I think they should have kept Johnny. But then again, I don't know. I think Johnny Manziel could be good if he would just get over his fucking shit. Like, all of his... Whatever. That's a different video. Anyway, some of the stats for RG3, obviously, his most memorable year was in 2012, which was his rookie year. And he ended up winning Rookie of the Year. So he had 3,200 yards passing, 20 TDs, and 5 picks. Very efficient. Barely any picks. He also added 815 rushing yards along with 7 touchdowns. So 27 total touchdowns, only 5 picks, 1 Rookie of the Year. I would consider him elite that year, playing really well. He was kind of like Russell Wilson in 2014. Russell, he didn't have a ton of passing touchdowns, but he almost broke the record for, I think he was 2nd or 3rd ever rushing with a QB. Or rushing yards for a QB. So anyway, I'm getting a little bit off track. So RG3 had a great year as rookie year. Then 2013, things kind of declined. By the way, he played 15 games 2012, 13 in 2013. He declined in 2013. He still started 13 games, but he had 3,200 yards again. To be exact, 3,203. And his first year, he had 3,200 on the dot. But then his passing numbers went way down. 16 TDs to 12 picks. That's not very good. That's not good at all. And his rushing numbers got split in half, basically 449 yards rushing and no touchdowns. So that's when he kind of questions RG3. But then again, the dude was hurt, man. The dude was hurt, and they just kept throwing him in there. And they should have just went with Kirk Cousins, I think, because the dude was still healing. But anyway, then it comes to 2014. This is where things got really bad, and this is where he got completely benched for Kirk Cousins. He still did play in 9 games. 1,694 passing yards, 4 TDs to 6 interceptions. So this is the year that the Redskins were like, okay, Kirk Cousins is our starter. And they started him 2015, and they franchise tagged him this year. And I think that he's the QB of the future. I mean, he played really well. RG3 also added 176 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. But bottom line, I think that he can revitalize his career after sitting out a year. I mean, the dude probably didn't quit. I don't think he let himself go or anything like that. I think he could still be a good quarterback. I think he could be borderline or a Pro Bowl QB. I think. This is me personally. I think he has weapons with the Browns. I mean, they lost Travis Benjamin, but they do still have the tight end, Brian Barnage or whatever his name is. Gary Barnage. Yeah, that's right. Gary Barnage. He has Brian Hartline. I think Hartline's still with the Browns. Maybe not. I don't know. I think he still played well. He's got a better O-line. Joe Thomas. I'm not sure. I know there's been trade rumors around Joe Thomas. I don't think he's going anywhere. But those are my thoughts on RG3. I think it's a good signing. Again, $15 million, 2 years, $22 million, the maximum value of the contract. I went over his stats for the past 3 years. I talked about what I think he's going to be. And I think he's going to be a borderline Pro Bowler. Maybe not the first year. They did sign for 2 years, which I do like. That way, maybe if he doesn't do good his first year, you can just cut him and be okay. And if he does really good, then you got him for another year. So I do like the 2-year thing. I just wish I hope the Browns just start him. Just start him. You know, if he sucks that bad in training camp, or which I doubt, in training camp or in preseason, then yeah, maybe use Josh McCown. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure Josh McCown's still with the Browns. Depending on if they draft a QB, I doubt they're going to now that they have RG3. But overall, I think it's a good signing for the Browns. I think they came out a winner with this one. I think RG3 picked the right team. This is a team he could probably go into and be the starter from day one. I know I've heard a couple reports saying it's still going to be competition. I don't know about that. I think he's going to be starter day one. Mark my words on that again. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Dangerous Army, as always, I'm out.